In the news, Director General NEMA flags off 2025 flood National Preparedness and Response Campaign. Plus, former presidential candidate of Labour Party Peter Obi donates 20 million naira to victims of flood disaster. Hello, then welcome to NTA with News at this hour. My name is Okun Nde. Thanks for joining us. This broadcast is reaching you live on Star Times, channel 103, as well as our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. This evening we'll begin by telling you that the need for people to always enhance preparedness and response against all forms of disaster for a better society is the focus of a stakeholders flood and disaster management in Ekiti. The Director General National Emergency Management Agency, Zubaida Umar, stated this during the flag off of the 2025 Flood National Preparedness and Response Campaign in Ado Ekiti. Olukemi Sani reports.
The downscaling initiative with the theme Strengthening Resilience, Enhancing Preparedness and Response is government's approach through the National Emergency Management Agency to sensitize the public using all available mediums to reach communities at risk of the 2025 flood predictions.
This has been deployed further to sensitize communities, local government areas and states that are likely to be impacted by flooding on how to act and live with it when it eventually happens. It is our hope that this exercise will achieve the purpose it was meant for, especially for people of Ekiti State.
I urge every one of us to be the change agents by sensitizing our people on what can predispose our environment to flooding.
Ekiti State Deputy Governor Munisa Afuye said the state government will continue to work out modalities to prevent all forms of disasters in Ekiti State and to demolish houses built on waterways across the state to avoid flooding.
My special appeal goes to all the local government and LCJ chairmen to move around their various LCJs and local governments and take proactive measures in areas that are likely to be affected by flood in their respective local government and SCDA to prevent the occurrences.
The initiative was also taken to the palace of Ogogav Ikero Ekiti to sensitize local residents on preparedness and response to flood incidents, first aid and fire disasters. In Ado Ekiti, Olukemi Sani, NTA News.
Still talking environment, the former Anambra State governor and presidential candidate of Labour Party in the year 2023 presidential election, Peter Obi, has donated 20 million naira to the victims of the flood disaster in Mokwa, Niger State. Obi announced the donation when he led a delegation on a sympathy visit to the government and people of Niger State at the government house dinner. Mokhtar Wowo reports.
Labour Party presidential candidate in the last elections, Peter Obi, condoled with the government and people of Niger State over the flood that ravaged some parts of Mokwa town. He emphasized the state's importance in agriculture and suggested exploring ways to mitigate future disasters.
I've made my own personal contribution. It becomes critical that all of us hold hands together, ensure that those families, as they go through this difficult time, do not feel the pain alone. It is all of us. We've lost our own brothers, sisters, and children.
The Niger State governor, represented by his deputy, described the flood as a national catastrophe and appreciated Obi's visit and donation.
Niger State alone cannot handle this issue. We need those international and national assistance for us to address the immediate needs of these episodes.
Similarly, the Minister of State for Agriculture and Food Security, represented by the Director General Niger State Babana Border Development Agency, Muhammad Garbat Alladi, expressed condolence and placed a donation of 1 trailer load of food items to support the victims. In Mina, Mukhtar Uwu.
The federal government has declared Friday, June 6th and Monday, June 9th, 2025 as public holidays to mark this year's Eid al-Adha celebration. The Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji Ojo made the announcement in a statement, congratulates the Muslim Ummah and encourages them to embrace the values of sacrifice and faith. He also urged prayers for peace and prosperity in Nigeria, while reaffirming the government's commitment to reforms under the Renewed Hope agenda. The minister calls on all Nigerians to support efforts to restore the nation's greatness. We'll take a break. The news continues shortly after this time out. Please stay.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
صوم وصلاة وزكاة حج والشهادتين شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله إقامة الصلاة إيتاء الزكاة وصوم رمضان وحج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله لا أعبد فيك.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisen Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome back, and now to the rest of the news. Uyo Book Club, known for its monthly literary sessions, has hosted another impactful edition of its book chart series. This time, the gathering doubles as a platform to commemorate 2025 Children's Day celebration in Akwa Ibom State with the book Steps, Strides and Glides to spark reflection and ambition among young readers. Glory Ukwa reports.
As part of its regular monthly sessions, the Uyo Book Club has selected Steps, Strides and Glides by Dr. Ini Usoro as its book of the month. In a twist that aligned perfectly with the Children's Day season, featured school children across 7 schools in Uyo Metropolis.
I'm very opportuned because this is my first time attending the Uyo Book Club. I'm taking home today that no matter the challenges we face, that we can be who we are, that I am becoming. I have not yet reached my limits, that the sky is our limit.
I've come to realize things that in this life, you must surely fall, and when you fall, you need to get up
I was given a platform to read for an hour and then acquire something. And to me, I feel that's the best opportunity I could acquire something.
Author and motivational speaker Dr. Ini Usoro used the platform to stir conversations around identity, vision, and becoming. According to her, young people must take deliberate steps towards discovering who they are and who they are becoming. With a personal poem titled I Am Becoming, reminding children that growth is a journey and that everyone has their unique version of success.
Everybody in this hall, you must learn to read. I call you future thinkers, builders, leaders, change makers. Just looking at your faces, I see possibilities. All of you seated, your journey begins with one brave step. Don't procrastinate. Be a doer. Never let your own background put your back on the ground.
Today, Uyo Book Club held this special session to bring students together, network with them, and talk to them about their potentials and what the future holds for them. That they should develop self-confidence, read, and that once they imbibe that discipline, they can achieve anything which they set their minds to achieve in life.
The author has been in town and had arranged to meet with secondary school children so that she could challenge them in mentorship, challenge them in choosing to be ambitious, to become independent people of worth in the society.
Patron of the Uyo Book Club, Senator Samson Ekong, applauded the initiative and urged children to read widely, adding that the more you read, the richer you become, stressing that reading opens the door to endless possibilities.
Students, you build a strong bridge for the future. Uyo Book Club, for what the club has been doing to promote and drive the reading culture in our state and beyond, in promoting the culture of readership, the culture of scholarship. Kudos to the founder who has worked very, very hard to take the club to a very high pedestal.
In recognition of her impact through writing and mentorship, Dr. Ini Usoro was inducted as the second deserving author of the Uyo Book Club, a mark of honor for lives she continues to inspire.
Measure of tribute and admission to an intellectual, someone who believes that the youth must be encouraged, that the third class must be lit for the youth to follow.
Though the Uyo Book Club holds these sessions monthly, this particular edition not only honored the tradition of literary engagement, but also gave children a platform to dream, speak, and grow, all through the power of books. In Uyo, Glory Okwa, NTA News.
Seest thou a man diligent in his business? He shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men. This biblical excerpt from Proverbs chapter 22, verse 29 is fulfilled in Calvin Samuel as he has been awarded the best staff of NTA Uyo for the month of May 2025. Otiba Chibon completes the story.
According to some management staff, including the general manager, Uyo, Mrs. Alice Ugbe, Kelvin Samuel is known for his timely delivery of any assigned duty with little or no excuses, hence the award is well deserving.
When you appreciate people, they do better. So we motivate people to work harder, be better versions of themselves. And of course, where much is given, much is expected. When you appreciate staff, they work better, they work harder because they want to be appreciated more.
I considered resourcefulness, I considered selflessness, I considered sacrifice, and I considered little or no complaint. When you assign duties to staff and they give you little or no excuse for that to fail, even when they are off days, that is enough.
I see him, his stories, when he's casting, I mean, everything. He deserves the award.
Since the inception of this reward system, staff from defense departments have continued to benefit from the gesture every month. The awardee for the month of May 2025, Kelvin Samuel, says he is grateful to the management for finding him worthy of the award, assuring of continued dedication and commitment to assigned duties.
I must say that I was a bit shocked. I never expected it. However, like I said earlier, at every time I try to put in my very best to ensure I deliver on every assignment, and to see it get to this point where it is recognized, that hard work is recognized, I am spurred to do more.
The management hopes that the recognition will continue to encourage a culture of excellence, innovation and teamwork across all departments. In Uyo, Utube Achibong, NTA News.
Another break back on sports when we return. Please stay.
Everything is everybody with joy. Joy.
Family planning edo kem fun. Kau for your government. Kena manyesu fun fin.
Safety.
Glad to know you're still there. Olumide Guntolanam brings us updates from the sporting world.
Yes, Chuku Ebuka Enekwechi delivered an impressive performance at the Cittadella Quisia Athletics Meet in Italy. The shot put specialist recorded a season best throw of 21.62 meters, securing third place on the podium. Enekwechi's strong effort saw him finish behind Italy's Zenwe, who won the event with a throw of 21.84 meters, and American Roger Steen, who claimed second with 21.77 meters. In football, the Super Eagles of Nigeria are scheduled to hold first training session Tuesday in Moscow, ahead of the international friendly match against Russia on Friday. The training camp officially opened Monday with the arrival of 18 players from London, where the team won the 2025 Unity Cup tournament. More players are expected to join the team's training camp. The friendly match against Russia is part of the team's preparations for the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. In grassroots football development, Advanced Dreams Academy has qualified for the finals of the ongoing Prosperity Cup. The team defeated Bayelsa United Feeders 5 on penalties after a goalless draw in regulation time. Teminipri OAR reports that with the win, Advanced Dreams FC will battle former champions EGMFC at the final of the tournament.
Kudos to His Excellency, Senator Doye Diri, for this initiative. For them to have been able to sustain this tournament up to this moment, I'm very happy.
I'm very proud of my boys. Twice we lost at the semi-final stage. Just one step, we'll have to go back home and work again.
In cricket, Nigeria's senior women's cricket team, the female Yellow Greens, are in Kigali, Rwanda to participate in the 2025 Kwibuka Cricket Tournament scheduled for June 3rd. This is Nigeria's 6th participation in the annual event in honor of victims of the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. With sports updates, Olumide Eguntola, NT News.
That sports report wraps up our package tonight. Thanks for watching. Up next, Wisdom Jacob is standing by for the news in translation.
Dai wuru fo tum ne ma ton lu tamadi sem musong na di sang yom mem fram mong di oi dem ki swami Pitau bia ka fa ka mbu ba te dai wuru kai dit nyen ke dang kam ru ka Labour Party anom bun siniem fram di oi dem million naira idep o kang ni song ide mbo yai ko membo sa ni ne mu re yomi min kere wisdom check up mo nam yai di on ka kambai o carried nyina tanga bokus Friday do sena fion itioke me Monday o sena fion sokke ke fion juni sena gami adu tum sem bono adu sen sem bono wi miri ka utum ba atodo anwam bun muslim adiben dia o soromo minister sem baba menutum ki songo biolu bumi tunji ojo kini eke na medio mi ama sunudong anom bun muslim abo ya mo krebo kimi ikbebe men wondam po kabang soromi nyama sunura ono mo bo ya ibon akam eyememem mu furo idnyen nyama yong atang ko bo ku kala sunu ke mi ni obiongtum adinam bon dependa nutum udu wem bonowo ayo yong abo yang boni den ko e wam ke di kenen bere mu kara ba aturo e dependa nutum to kari den ke sma kamba ida Ebo ediong ke tu Uyo Book Club ediong ke amok parapan ke na amo situ marina ma kwafiong kisang anya ma ben welefen e waridong enam ja ediong ke rina mi ke tu momi kisang anya ma kedo adi bendara usorusen ntoyen akiswa 2025 dien mengwed adi dependan lutum uruwem men iwat yen toyen ai kom bromi to kombo
Manasang akekem ye ubiang utum ebro ekoto Uyo Book Club adogo disempo mbanga kena me iwari men toyen embere ke di konwet kedinam antoyen ekeniere kedap me itiaba afyon akeboyo kedo ebro mi emaitum adinam eno ntoyen kuyo ma doctor ini usoro amadarini anome iwat yen toyen itemebo embere ke di konwet maratoro enifyo Kedina maro ema no nye ukpono nte awo awete ngwet. Enyo ebe nenye esamke ebogodo. Enam yangedi yongo ke Uyo Book Club esenam ebogodo afrefyong. Aringwam ntokoyen ikor ngwet manatoro ammo ekot kifyok ye onyong. Mi kuyo emedyong mo akombak NTA.
Iko itanga ke Bible bo wa manam po ya woda kenye ada kisum membong Ndien kenyis iba ketu mbun ndutme ikong were mi to ken wen man keibut edip mi ba ofang edip mo socket ama wa wuridem kidem Kelvin Samuel eno atewo na mutum awora ke fiong me iswa isokisene me yai kombo mi to kombo
akenendanga mpono wokufokutum NTA nkoro ekamba ansikamando tumutum kufokutumuro mali sukbe etang eboke te Kelvin Samuel adot anyedi bono zoke no nye mesia idaga sesikoro nye ebori ka otum anyi siniere mfanga ntiket esoge dande boke nye asena mutumo anyi fono taititi ikpanna inie kedo wodo esoge boke tonga ke tongo ndutumeme ke me anamutum go fogutum enti uyo ke mikbere ufogutum etuge kaiso ebo award omi anye ke fiongitiono sokobo yomi ado ete Kelvin Samuel anye nku award ni mesele tititi danga mpono go fogutum enti uyo esimo nte andibo enomi nye ke fiongodame asobo ki monko mi bengire medican bo imisini de minamutumi mo yaga fon ke fandara mpono wesore de ande boke mimo imino mi boke enontum mi aya soro kaiso anam bonu fogutumudo esini de menamutum ke frefat ini miku yo utbe achibon akombok enti
Quay bom bọn de tren bok nyen mo bre yo mi ro tun kana ka do va sen kwa ngari temme ki ko bo frefen mem bro mi tunyen de tuiniero eser
I have lived a life of sin.
The family of late Chief Kalu Ukoji Kalu of Atan Compound, Asaga Ohafia Local Government Area, Abia State, announced the passing unto glory of a beloved mother, grandmother, sister, mother-in-law, aunt and niece, late Ezine Rose Kalu Ukoji Kalu, Nee Ushang, aged 66. Burial arrangements, Monday, 2nd June 2025. Service of songs at her Usuka residence, number 38B, Obolo Road, Usuka, by Import Junction. Time 4 p.m. Wednesday, 4th June 2025. Commendation service at Redemption Parish, Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, Usuka, behind borehole by UNN First Gate. Time 9 a.m. Thursday, 5th June 2025. Service of songs at Obokwe Primary School Field, Asaga Ohafia, Abia State. Time 4 p.m. Friday, 6th June 2025. Church service at Obokwe Primary School Field, Asaga Ohafia, Abia State. Time 10 a.m. Interment follows immediately after service at a husband's residence by King of Kings Hospital, while reception follows at Obokwe Primary School Field, Asaga Ohafia. Sunday, 8th June 2025, outing Thanksgiving service at Emmanuel Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, Model Parish, Asaga Ohafia, Abia State. Time 9 a.m. She is survived by children, grandchildren, brothers, sisters, in-laws, and other relatives. May her gentle soul rest in the bosom of the Lord. Signed, Mr. Kalu Emeka Ukoji, for the family.
Cross the bridge.